Being that we're in the contingency world, cash flow is always obviously an issue you have to manage carefully and critically, and being able to have a bank that understands ebbs and flows of cash flow is tremendously helpful in managing a business.
Esquire Bank had the data to support lending at higher limits, allowing us to borrow at higher levels, allowed us to grow our business. Specifically, we are able to finance all of our litigation costs, which are several $100,000 a month, specifically through a line of credit with Esquire Bank. Not having to use that free cash flow to finance litigation costs has allowed us to invest that into marketing, developing infrastructure, and I think has set us up on a much longer-term successful path.
When we started working with Esquire Bank, the amount of leverage I was able to get compared to our previous relationship almost tripled. And because of that, my advertising budget tripled. So getting the money and deploying it in advertising had probably the single biggest impact on the trajectory of our growth.
We immediately felt the support, and we had the runway to make the investments we wanted to in our advertising. We immediately were able to increase the volume of leads that came in monthly. We're right around 3,500 now a month. That's 3 times what we were prior to Esquire Bank. We were able to onboard some really senior staff members, not only on the lawyer side, but also on the operations side. We were able to make a significant acquisition in a domain name that we had been looking at for many, many years, injured.com. And all these things we were able to do is because we had the access to capital that Esquire Bank provided.
The relationship that we've established with Esquire's allowed us to grow our business because of the access to case costs. Normally, without that money there, we may have curtailed a lot of our mass tort advertising, but to be able to continue to acquire cases and the number of cases we've had and the quality of our inventory, I attribute a lot of that to the relationship with Esquire. One of the biggest mistakes I've made over the years is I self-funded so much of my litigation and my case costs.
Reinvesting money that we obtain indirectly from Esquire through the funding of disbursements has been a terrific benefit for us. We have undertaken serious marketing efforts, particularly in the construction litigation area. Not only that, to use the money saved that we would have ordinarily spent on disbursements to hire attorneys. It allowed us to handle more cases, which were the result of our marketing efforts. They come up for trial faster, and we see settlements faster. It is a win-win situation for everybody, and I don't know any businessman who wouldn't want to leverage what they're doing and use borrowed money to make money.
One of the most important things is technology, and in addition to technology, we've been able to invest in marketing that has allowed us to reach more clients who are in need of our services. So the combination of great technology, better outreach to clients has really allowed us as a firm to grow in a way that we just couldn't before.
It goes back to the partnership with Esquire in regard to allowing us to plow back our money into our firm and allowing us to have access to capital to reinvest in our growth and take more market share. That partnership allows us to really have great ability, great weight in taking more market share and growing our firm.
My company has grown exponentially, to be quite candid. Over the course of the last 3 years, I went from about 15 employees to over 40. I went from 5 attorneys to over 13 attorneys. I've gotten to areas of law that I never thought I would do, specifically mass torts on a national level. If you know my name and you Google me, my name is out there now because of what Esquire Bank did to help me get there.